What's up, y'all? My name is Mike, and I love talking anything movie, TV, gaming, music, pop culture related. So I figured I'd make a video on one of those things today, which is one of the most underrated movies I've ever seen. Unquestionably, one of the most underrated sports movies of all time, and didn't get any, just like the minimal most recognition, and just a worthwhile movie watching for any sports or non-sports fan. Let's get into it. Warrior 2011. Yeah. So yes, the movie I'll be talking about today is Warrior from 2011 and was directed by Gavin O'Connor, who also directed The Accountant with Ben Affleck, The Way Back, Ben Affleck, and Miracle, which came out in 2004, another really popular sports movie. So Warrior, I felt, was just swept under the rug, not talked about nearly enough. I only recently saw it like a week ago, but I gotta tell everyone about this goddamn movie because it's so goddamn good. So, I always heard of the movie Warrior, but I didn't really know much about it. But I was also just assuming it would be one of these stereotypical boxing movies where, the guy's gotta work his way up from the depths of the streets, or, everyone wrote him out. He's not like he used to be. He's washed up, or he's got to get the girl. He's got to get the money. He's got to get the fame, whatever it is. But this one was not like that at all. Warrior just, it gives you the stakes, and slowly over time, you're piecing together why all this matters. So the movie drops us into a disconnected, disoriented family consisting of mostly three people. The dad, who is played by Nick Nolte, one of the sons, Joel Edgerton, who plays Brendan, and Tom Hardy, who plays Tommy. So it starts out by us understanding that both sons are in a financial situation. They need help financially, and ever since they were younger, they've been, they're always very successful at fighting. They had their own fighting styles. They were wrestling. They also boxed. One of them was also in the UFC at one point. So we understand there's like a, fighting background there, and what's a fast way for these two guys to make easy money? Boxing. As the movie goes on, we're peeling back all these layers of the family and what happened, what allowed for that disconnect. And as the movie goes on, it's just, and obviously it will make more and more sense, but it also just raises the stakes as we fit these little pieces into the puzzle. And at the base of it, we have our two brothers, right? We have Tommy on the one hand, who he's a lone rider. He does his own thing, but he's hot-headed, angry at the world more so, and he feel like he's just been on his own for most of his life. On the other hand, we have Brendan, the older brother, who has a wife and kids, a full family to take care of, a house to take care of, more responsibilities, but he feels like he's even not able to keep up with all the expenses of that, even though he's working a total combined 3 jobs with his wife. So we understand that both these brothers are going through it in some way. And in addition to that, it's like even their fighting styles are reflective of how they operate in real life. Tommy, angry, hot-headed, isolated. How do you think that fighting style looks like? He's going in, throwing haymakers at you. He does not care about what happens to his body. He's just coming in at you and giving everything he has. And all of his anger, everything he has built up down here, is coming up here into his hand and letting you know what's good right there. That's all it is. And for Brendan, he has always felt like a defender, a supporter, a caretaker in some way because of this family and this house and these responsibilities. And he's even doing this in the first place to get money for his family in the house. So what does that fighting style look like? It's very defensive. He's kind of letting you do your thing, and he'll be more tactical about his approach. He's not going to be so in your face with punches, but generally his fighting style is, kind of closed off, tactical, methodical, and he'll go for more grappling. He'll go for more, again, tactical approaches. So both of those are just mirrored images of their lives and what they're going through. And stuff like that, I eat that up, dog. And like I said before, what's an easy way for these two guys to make money who have a really solid fighting background? Say. You know what I mean? And again, this could totally seem like a traditional boxing, sports fighting movie because, you know, they need the money. They're gonna fight. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna come out on top and gonna be the better, stronger brother? But it's not about that. It more so for me mattered about peeling those layers, understanding the dynamics of everyone, why they're even doing this, because, you know, people need money, they're gonna fight. Okay, makes complete sense. But there's also, once the brothers meet again for the first time, there is so much friction. I don't want to give too much away, but there's a lot with the family that has like added to this resentment, anger, almost fear of like reconnecting again. So again, at the surface of all this, it seems very primal, traditional. Men are fighting to get rid of emotion because we don't talk about it. That doesn't matter. Our emotions don't matter, but I'm a manly man, so you better not out-manly me. But deeper than that, like there's so much anger, resentment in these in this family. They just don't even probably know where to start or how to vocalize or communicate that. So at first, it almost seems like a comeback story for the two of them. We're rooting for the two of them, maybe for different reasons, but we don't know how it's going to pan out. You know, one of them has to win, right? Because they're ultimately paired in the same martial arts tournament. So, you know, at some point, they're going to meet up and fight. It's not a spoiler. It's just like, it's said in, you know, log lines and synopsis. So you know they're going to meet up in some way, but who's going to come out victorious? How's that all going to pan out? And that's why I love this movie so much, is that it's not so... You're not just like fighting through your emotions, but again, on the surface, it seems totally that. Like you're just fighting to, I'm so weird at you. I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. But it is like totally, it's totally that, and then it's totally not. And it's just one of the most beautiful movies I've ever seen, and one that has left a lasting impression on me. It is up there for one of my favorite sports movies of all time. Please go check it out. I believe it's on HBO as of right now, February 1st. Go watch it. HBO might take it off because they like doing that. They like taking stuff on and off, you know, as is everyone. But HBO lately has been taking everything off. So anyways, check it out. It's a gem. It's a true underrated gem. Again, even if you're not a sporty person, I think you can really appreciate just understanding that family dynamic and what these guys are going through and what these stakes are is just insane. And again, the way it pans out is just amazing. In the grand scheme of things, go watch it if you want. I got a film degree, does that matter? No, it doesn't. Go watch the movie. It's really good, okay? I think you'll enjoy it. And yeah, I just wanted to be another vessel for this here movie to get out into the world, you know? So, if you stuck to the end, I appreciate it. I plan to make more videos similar to this and just talking about pop culture, anything that comes to my brain, because I like talking about it. And, you know, my friends have told me to shut up about 500 times about any movie or show. So, hey, I'm talking to a camera instead. That works. So, again, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one, whenever that is and whatever it's about. But this is fun. I have a good time here. Hey, see you next time.